Now, of course, you can go to operationamericanspring.us and you'll see most of these, but some of them I missed, and I'm going to have to go back and do some cleanup. And do realize that when you go to the rally report, there's 2 pages there. They're not all on the first page. You're going to have to go find the little tiny 2. Alright, so if everybody's got their pens handy, I hope you're ready, because here we go. If not, when I archive this, you can go back and listen to it. All right, Montgomery, Alabama, at the State House, 1 p.m. local time. Arizona, Phoenix, at the State Capitol building, noon local time. California, Los Angeles, at the Federal building, 10 a.m. local time. California, San Diego, at the Hall of Justice, 10 a.m. local time. California, Riverside, Federal building, 10 a.m. local time. California, Sacramento, State Capitol building, noon local time. California, Bakersfield, at the BLM office, noon local time. Colorado, Denver, at the Civic Center Park, 11 a.m. local time. Grand Junction, Colorado, Lincoln Park, noon local time. Orlando, Florida, at City Hall, 2 p.m. local time. Pensacola, Florida, 100 Palafox Street, 100 Palafox Street, 2 p.m. local time. Boise, Idaho, Main Street. Yeah, Main Street, 9 p.m. local time. Porticello, Idaho, FBI building, 11 a.m. local time. Here's another one for Idaho. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but Currar d'Allen, BLM. The BLM building, BLM and Pear Street, 11 a.m. local time. Twin Falls, Idaho, 2876 Addison Avenue, 11 a.m. local time. Springfield, Illinois, State Capitol building, 10 a.m. local time. Indianapolis, Indiana, at the State House, 2 p.m. local time. Pause. All right. Des Moines, Iowa, State Capitol building, 4 p.m. local time. I got one that says Kansas at caucus locations. I'm not sure what that even means, but it's 11 a.m. local time. Frankfort, Kentucky at the State Capitol building, 2 p.m. local time. We have one going on in Louisville as well. I would just say noon, but it's at Four Bridges. Augusta, Maine, State Capitol building, 11 a.m. local time. Annapolis, Maryland, Lawyers Mall, noon local time. Massachusetts, State House, State Capitol building, State House, 2 p.m. local time. Marquette, Michigan, at the courthouse, 10 a.m. local time. Minnesota. All right, we got St. Paul, State Capitol Building, 1 p.m. local time. Jefferson City, Missouri, at Memorial Park, 10 p.m. local time. Lewistown, Montana, and it looks like Sims Park, noon local time. Gordon, Nebraska, at the Legion Club, 1 p.m. local time. Nevada, Carson City, at the State Capitol Building, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. local time. Summersville, New Jersey, at the courthouse, 1 p.m. local time. Buffalo, New York, Niagara Square, noon local time. Elmira, New York, Wisner Park, noon local time. New York, Albany Overpass, I-87, exit 6, noon local time. North Carolina, Winston-Salem, at the King Bridge, 2 p.m. local time. Columbus, Ohio, at the State House, 11 a.m. local time. Oregon, Bend, Oregon, 3rd and Greenwood, noon local time. Salem, Oregon, at the Capitol Building, 3 p.m. local time. Portland, Oregon, Capitol Building and the Federal Courthouse, 11 a.m. local time. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1601 Pennsylvania Avenue, noon local time. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Federal Building, 1 p.m. local time. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 1012 38th Street, 9 a.m. local time. Wow, somebody wanted to get up earlier. Pause. All right, Knoxville, Tennessee, 504 Market Street, 11 a.m. local time. Texas, Fort Worth Courthouse, 1 p.m. local time. San Antonio, Texas, I'm going to assume at the courthouse because it doesn't say here exactly, 11 a.m. local time. Austin, Texas, at the State Capitol Building, 1 p.m. local time. Wichita, Texas, courthouse, 11 a.m. local time. Amarillo, Texas, BLM office. Okay, well, they didn't give me a time at all, so let's just call it noon. Tyler, Texas, at the courthouse, 1 p.m. local time. Salt Lake City, Utah, State Capitol Building, 1 p.m. local time. Richmond, Virginia, at the State Capitol Building, 1 p.m. local time. Olympia, Washington, 12:30, 1 p.m. local time. West Virginia, as in the city of Charleston, State Capitol Building, 2 p.m. local time. Cheyenne, Wyoming, State Capitol, 2 p.m. local time. Now, we missed some here on this list I'm working on, so let me get back in here and look. All right, we have a meeting in Animas, New Mexico. It's a rally and ranchers meeting, same day. I got here in Kansas, I have a rally. All right, never mind. Sorry about that one. Carson City. All right, Massachusetts. We have one in Massachusetts. I don't think that was in the list. Its rally is same day at the State House on Beacon Street. at the State House. So that's where that is in Massachusetts. Let me open a couple here at once. All right, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, State Capitol Building, 2 to 5 p.m. South Side. That's in St. Paul, Minnesota, at the State Capitol Building. In New York, at Niagara Square in Buffalo, New York. They will be holding theirs from 12 till 2 p.m. local time, of course. In Michigan, Marquette County Courthouse, 400 South 3rd Street, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I have to bear with me here a moment, folks, because I'm having to dig through a lot of stuff here. I might repeat some stuff, but that's fine. We'll repeat all kinds of stuff. All right, Sacramento, California. It's going to be at the Federal Building, followed by a march to the north side of the Capitol Building on 1st and 11th Street. 11th Street. Bring your flags and spread the word. Johnny Moss, Federal Building. San Diego, California. Hall of Justice. 330 West Broadway, San Diego, California. Watch your ass in San Diego. Arizona. High noon. Arizona State Capitol Building, Phoenix, Arizona. That's 1700 West Washington Street, Phoenix, Arizona. In Louisville, Kentucky, the rally is at the Big Four Bridge. We'll start at the flags, where all the flags are down there. Alright, let's see. Seeing which ones I missed here. God, I'm only on page 1. Richmond, Virginia. Their rally will gather and assemble in front of the Capitol Building at 1000 Bank Street, Richmond, Virginia. Annapolis, Maryland. Let's see here. Let me find you an address. Give me a second. This one's a big one. Annapolis, Maryland. Okay, it's at Lawyers Mall at noon. That's Annapolis, Maryland. Lawyers Mall, noon. Alright, let's get back over to the next page. Alright, let's see. A second. I'm going to get all these up and it'll make it easier for me to flow better, so give me a second. Alright, in Maine. Let's see where this one is. It's 11 to 4 at the State Capitol Building in Augusta, Maine. So, alright, so 11 to 4 in Augusta, Maine at the State Capitol Building. Fort Worth, Texas. Starts at 1 p.m. local time. It's a corner of Weatherford and Commerce in front of the Tarrant County Courthouse. In Tennessee. Oh, wow, we're getting somebody coming in close. Their march, or excuse me, it's not a march. It will be at 525 Henley Street in Knoxville, Tennessee. World's Fair State Park. Bring flags and posters and whatever. Montana. Oh, let's see. Lewistown, Montana, at Semis Park. Plenty of space and parking and faculties, etc., etc. So that's SYMMES Park. in Lewistown, Montana. All right, New Jersey at the Somerset County Courthouse in Somerville, New Jersey. And that's at 20 North Bridge Street, Somerville, New Jersey. All right, in Illinois, it will be at the Illinois State Capitol, 301 South 2nd Street, Springfield, Illinois, near the Lincoln statue. Look for Corey Blue and Rick Douglas. Wyoming will be at the Wyoming State Capitol, 200 West 24th Street, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Well, he's the person that sent me that said, look for True Bliss. Okay, yeah, I'm going to wander around the street and go, hey, are you True Bliss? Well, that's just going to get me smacked if I say that to a girl. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. It's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 1012 38th Avenue North. Alabama. The Alabama State House. That's 11 South Union Street, Montgomery, Alabama. Look for Marty Shelper. He's the organizer at that event. All right. Let's see. Orlando, Florida. Let's see what a couple of others here. Get to all these. All right, Orlando, Florida, at Orlando City Hall, 400 South Orange Street, and that's Orlando, Florida, of course. In Iowa, join us at Des Moines State Capitol Building. That's 107 East Grand Street, Des Moines, Iowa. I think I mentioned that earlier, but there you go. There's another one. In Ohio State House. That's 1 East Capitol Street in Columbus, Ohio. In Indiana, here's another one. It's an Indianapolis rally. It's at the State House. That's downtown in the big circle. I'm from Indiana. I've been there. So it's at the big circle where the big giant Masonic thing is standing there. So if you're in Indiana, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And let's see, the last one I got right now is at the Richard F. Hoff Federal Building, 210 Franklin Road Southwest, and that's in Roanoke, Virginia, at 11 a.m. And there is also one going on at the White House in Washington, D.C. So that's what I got. If you have any, I'll stand by for 3 minutes. If you have another event going on that I missed, call me and let me know. All right. As I understand, the San Antonio, Texas, on Alamo, in the Alamo Plaza, in front of the Alamo. Oh, there's some kind of change of venue. I don't know. It says, Hawk, there is a change on the San Antonio, Texas one. It's going to be on the Alamo Plaza in front of the Alamo at the corner of East Houston and Alamo Plaza, Saturday at 1. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, we've not had any calls. I'm sure it's been at least 90 seconds, which is like 35 minutes to me. So it looks like we got through that. I'm going to go ahead and archive this and wait for the next spin up.